So why have I made a video about this particular TV series? Well, we're fast moving into an age where AI is going to completely take over our lives. So this is a story about what it is to be human and what happens when robots start believing that they're human. This is actually a South Korean movie. I must confess that I've never actually watched any South Korean movies before. I just didn't think that I would enjoy them. What actually happened was I've completely exhausted the Netflix library. I've more or less watched everything on there, but I've never actually watched any of the foreign titles before. What caught me about this particular TV series, I think, was the title and the thumbnail that they used on this title. It grabbed my attention straight away. And since I had watched everything on Netflix and I was bored, I thought I would give it a go. Now, I didn't have any expectations about this at all. The first thing I noticed while watching this TV series is how stunningly beautiful the South Korean people are. I can't put my finger on it, but even their mannerisms, very gentle. Strangely enough, even the villains in this TV series were good looking. This particular TV series was easy to follow, and the subtitles were easy to read, and it didn't distract from the movie at all. And it wasn't long that I was completely hooked, and I had to binge watch the entire series. Now, some of you watching this may be wondering where I am. I'm actually on the shores of Loch Fyne on the west coast of Scotland. We're actually embarking on a 15-day tour right around the coast of Scotland. Now, if you want to follow my tour around Scotland, I'll place the link below. So this is a romantic sci-fi drama between an AI male robot and a female human. And this looks at the in-depth relationship between the two and how it affects other people around them. This AI robot is called Nam Shin, and in fact he comes in several variations. From when he was a little boy, there were 3 different versions made of him. Also a teenage version, and then another version when he's in his 20-somethings. This AI robot is played by Kang-Joon. Now, I believe he's also a singer, and in fact he plays 2 roles in this TV series. One of the AI robot and the human Nam Shin, who he is supposed to be a copy of. So the story starts with a young Nam Shin being forcibly removed by his grandfather from his mother. At the same time, his mother has also lost her husband, who has died mysteriously. Now, she is grief-stricken, and she decides to create a Nam Shin AI robot. She just so happens to be one of South Korea's leading AI specialists. So she's not allowed to go anywhere near her son, and so she creates this AI robot, and she watches her son growing up from a distance. She has to upgrade this particular robot, and eventually she creates Nam Shin 3. You have most probably already noticed that I'm not in the same location anymore. In fact, I'm on the island of Mull, We're traveling around Scotland, and if you want to watch the entire series, I'll leave the link below. So the human Nam Shin has discovered that something terrible happened to his father. So he leaves South Korea to investigate further. This is quite a confusing story to start off with. You've got the AI robot Nam Shin 3, and you've also got the real human Nam Shin. The two of them don't know each other exists. The mother created the AI robot in secret, and because she doesn't have contact with the real son, he doesn't know. It is while Nam Shin is in Europe investigating the mysterious surroundings around his father that he is involved in a really terrible car accident and basically left for dead. It is just before this accident that the two see each other for the first time, face to face. Nam Shin has been left in a coma, and his mother is absolutely frantic. She knows that Nam Shin will lose his inheritance if his grandfather finds out. So she sends the AI robot Nam Shin 3 to pretend that he is the real Nam Shin. The AI robot is quite successful in pretending to be Nam Shin, and he starts working for his grandfather, where they make electric cars. It is while he is working for this company that his grandfather has built up that he gets assigned a bodyguard. The bodyguard is called So-Bong, and there is an instant attraction between the two. The part of So-Bong is played by Kang-Joon. Now it's interesting when you go on all the fan pages, for some reason many women do not like this actress, but I actually think she played the role very well and managed to pull off this part. You actually think that there is a chemistry between the two of them. It works pretty well. Seung-Yeon is an amazing actor, and considering how young he is, he managed to pull off these two parts very well. He was completely convincing as both an AI robot and human Nam Shin. To be honest, at one point I actually thought that they had used two different actors. He was so convincing playing these two different roles that it completely confused me. Not only did he manage to catch the essence of an AI robot, but he also played the part of bad Nam Shin pretty well. When you watch the AI robot, you actually thought that this was a different person. The story would not be complete if it wasn't for the interesting villains that played their parts, and they move the plot forward quite nicely. You soon learn to build up a hate for these villains, but without them you wouldn't build up an empathy for the robot. The various characters within the TV series managed to expose the weakness within AI robots. Now this is an ominous sign for things to come. In the future, when there will be many AI robots, it won't take very long before somebody exposes the various weaknesses within AI technology and turn them bad.